All right, what's up, everyone, to another video, Full Speed Impulse, and today we're going to be talking about our Klx140 and turning it into a Klx140L, which means just bumping it up a wheel size. So we're going to put a 19-inch front rim on this thing with a 16-inch rim on the rear, and that's also meaning that we're going to be adding a Klx140L swing arm to the deal too, since those are 1 inch longer. So our biggest thing first was finding a wheel setup and figuring out how we're going to get the bigger wheels on our bike. Since there are not a lot of options out there, I think a lot of people end up just cutting their spokes, relacing, getting the bigger wheel rims, and using their stock hubs, which is very costly in the end, just to kind of have still a kind of stockish looking wheel. Maybe you want black or a gold rim or something like that, but your hub's still not powder coated. And if you went through the hassle of having powder coated, now you're talking about even more downtime. I'm talking about buying a wheel setup that is good to go. And what's nice is that you get to keep your factory wheels still intact, or maybe sell them for some money on the old marketplace. So here's the deal. We got these rims right here, KKE rims. These rims are actually for a Kx85, but this is the right rim size. And I reached out to this company because they said it worked for a couple 140s, being 2016 and 2017. These are neither of these years. This is a 2008, which this is our bike. And this right here is a 2021, I believe. And this bike is our buddy's. So unfortunately for him, he left it here. And now we get to tear it apart and see if things work on our bike. So sorry about that, Mike. So we're pretty much going to dig right into this video. We're pretty sure our front rim is going to be hassle-free. I say that, and I'm probably going to jinx it, but that front rim should be hassle-free on our front end. And as far as turning to a Klx140, you do not have to modify anything on the front end. These are the same forks that are on this bike right here. So front end, we are golden. Just different rim size, tire, brake rotor should bolt right up and all that good stuff, hopefully. But right now, we're going to tackle the rear rim first, and hopefully that sucker fits. But we're going to try it on our buddy's bike because we plan on putting that swing arm set up on this bike. So it'd be no use for us to see if this rim fits on this swing arm because we're not going to use it. We're going to be using that swing arm. So we got to see if it works on a 2021 Klx140L swing arm. Let's get at it. All right, guys, we got the rear wheel on. It went on flawlessly. I mean, perfect. It comes with the spacers and all that. You're going to use what comes with it. Right in there, you can see it comes with some rubber seals too, ready to go. Just make sure you check your box because that stuff is not installed yet. You just got to hammer those in. Just use a rubber grommet hammer and you'll be good to go. But next thing we're going to check, it does seem like on some of the years, going by what the forums were saying, that possibly the brake caliper and maybe the sprocket's not going to fit, or maybe they're saying the bolts don't. Either way, we are going to check this out, and this will be on a 2021 Klx140. And then later on in part 2, when we actually take this bike apart to install the wheels onto this bike, definitely find out what fits and doesn't fit. But as far as what everyone's saying, that these are a direct swap over onto the 140s. So that is good to know. All right, as you can see, we got the rotor swapped over, no problem. And these screws, I think it's probably because, maybe people are saying because there's that red Loctite on there. Just clean that off a little bit, and they'll thread in there fine. It definitely seemed tight going in there, for sure. But they're tight going in here, too. And again, I think it's just because of that thread lock on there. And I guarantee the sprocket's going to line up just fine on the other side. So definitely no worries there. All right, guys, but this is just a real short video to show you guys what we're up to right now. And the KKE wheels will fit your 140. Even though they say they're for a Kx85, and they only show that it's good for like 2016, I think 2017 Klx140, they will fit multiple years. And make sure you stay tuned for part 2, where we're actually going to get these wheels installed. And some fresh Shinko rubbers here with the cheater rear tire, ready to grip and rip, guys. It is going to look fantastic. But like always, I appreciate you guys watching. And until next time, we'll see you later.